Well folks, welcome back to the channel, and as you can see I'm not on the allotment and I'm not in my garden. We've come to my daughter and son-in-law's farm at Glasedale, Bank House Farm, Glasedale. I highly recommend it. We've come on a family camping weekend. I will be back on the allotment on Sunday, and there'll be a generous helping of the normal growing and allotment topics. But this place is absolutely stunning. You can probably just hear in the background the cows mooing and the grandkids playing. I'll show you where we have set up camp in the middle of a field surrounded by cattle, and you might just see over there is where we are. We've got a few ales to be going on with. There we go. And a nice peaceful weekend is going to be had. With some fun and games coming. No sat nav. Never trust a sat nav. Being called. And before we get back to the allotment, I just want to wish my granddaughter Summer Ray a happy birthday. Happy 9th birthday, darling.
Thank you.
Hey, Roodster.
Hi.
So as I say, we'll be back to the normal stuff in a couple of days' time. But until then, guys, I'll see you soon. Take care. Welcome back to the allotment. Rather noisy as well. Got some wagons backing into the factory there. Yes, had a great break. A little bit of camping, nice fresh air, really nice and relaxing. But it's back to the grindstone, as they say. Now I'm a little bit later than normal because by the time I got back I had quite a few things to do, so I couldn't get back down to the plot. But I'm down now and I'm just catching up on one or two maintenance jobs that I need to do. I'm also gonna try and get those sweet corn beds stripped out and cleaned up. And also I have a grapevine which I'll have a chat to you about in a minute. But I'll crack on getting these jobs out of the way and then we'll be back. Right, that's all the grass cut. Just going to get this into this compost bay. I'll give it a good smack as well with the old pipe to make sure there's none of those horrible rats around. So that's the grass, and I've got the old cucumbers that I've taken out of the greenhouse. So chop those down to go into here, and I'm going to put the compost in as well, the old compost. So I've got to get this. I'll leave it for another week or so, and I'll get this turned into the compost bay next to it. But I've got a little bit of my original compost that I need to get out of the third bay into one of the other beds, so I can move this one into there and we can do the rotation. So grass done, now on to the next job. Well, I was going to start clearing the sweet corn, but it started to rain, so I've taken shelter in the greenhouse, and I'm starting to cut back some of the greenery in here, even sacrificing some of the old flowers because we're not going to see anything from those this season. So a nice dry job indoors. As I say, we had a great weekend. Lovely weather. Had a look at the daughter's little growing patch, and to say she's got some beautiful cabbage, and a beetroot was absolutely divine. We had it with a barbecue. So that's done. I mentioned earlier that I'd got a grapevine, and this is the one here. It looks quite a decent plant, to be fair, and it is, I've not got my glasses on, so I'll do my best for you. It is Vitus, I can't read that. I cannot read that for the life of me. I'll have to tell you another time. Just give me 2 seconds, let me go get my glasses. That's better, I can see you now. Right, it is Vitus Muller Thurgor. You see it there. And £6. Not bad at all. There was a red one, but I prefer green grapes myself. So I'm going to see how this goes. So what I need to do now is work out where I'm going to put this. Now, a couple of videos ago I showed you where I'd put a little pergola over to support the honeysuckle, and I'm thinking that I may put it there. But what I want to think about with the grape is think long term, because if I put this in and in 2-3 years time I decide to give up the back plot, then this is going to be on somebody else's. So I've got to give it a little bit of thought. I've got one or two ideas of what I can do. Quick update on the cucumbers. They're coming up now. They need potting on. I didn't get a chance to do it before I went away. I wanted to. But they're going to get done tomorrow when I bring some compost down with me. I've got some in the van, but it's not very good stuff, you know, so I want to get some really good compost if I want to get some cucumbers out of these. I've still got 1 or 2 coming off the plants down at the bottom. I'll get a couple, show you. Take these home. There we go. Again, lunchbox variety. These have been cropping for a hell of a long time now, and I've done really well with them. As you can see, some of the peppers now are starting, you can't quite see that one, are starting to ripen. So that's the idea of cutting off all this extra green growth. And I'm doing this in the other greenhouse with the tomatoes there. So yeah, it's a shame I've been rained off. I really did plan on getting some stuff done. My supports for the runner beans, I didn't do a good job of putting that up this year. And I just rushed it really, and I didn't get enough supports in it. And the wind we've been getting has been rocking it. So I've got a temporary stake in there holding that frame up. I need to do something a little bit more permanent for that as well. So yeah, it's peeved me off a little bit, but you never know, it might break and I might be able to get back out there. But I'm not going to hang around too much longer. I think I'm going to clear up and get myself home, and I might even have a beer. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Sorry this video is a little bit later than normal, but as I say, I was a little bit jaded when I got back, and I needed to put my feet up. I hopefully will be back with you with maybe a short video again just before the end of the week, and then I'll do the usual one at the weekend. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching guys. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you soon. Happy growing. And by the way, it seems my catchphrase is catching on. There's quite a lot of people I know are using that now. So at least I'm doing something right. Take care guys, have a great week.